What's up, guys? I'm back at y'all with another video. Now, on this video, we're going to be talking about grounding. Yeah, you walking barefooted on the ground for 10 to 15 minutes and the benefits of grounding. So I got some, notes right here of the benefits. Let's check to see some benefits of grounding. It lower pain's level. It can lower your pain level because you basically all right, and I'm gonna tell y'all basically really what grounding is. It is when you walk on the sidewalk or on the grass for 10 to 15 minutes and you connecting back to the universe. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that charge. You're gonna get, you're gonna reduce, anxiety. It's gonna take away depression. Also, other benefits. Let's see some other benefits. Natural, healing energy. It heals your energy as well. That's crazy, bro. Let's try to see some more benefits. It improves blood flow. It improves sleep. Like you have a good night rest of sleep. Yeah, you walking barefooted on the ground. I do this. I've been practicing this ever since, I started this yesterday and I feel a lot more balanced. I feel a lot more in tune with the universe, with the world. You know what I'm saying? So what I basically do is, now, I would say ground when the sun is set. Because if you ground at 3 p.m., bro, and the sun is out, your feet gonna be burning up if you walking on the sidewalk or, maybe even walking on your grass. So I go out there, around 7:20, 7:30, when the sun is setting, in the evening. And then I will go out there for 10 to 15 minutes and I will walk back and forth down my sidewalk barefooted. Now, don't ground in the road because it doesn't, that asphalt and stuff like that, it doesn't attract to the universe. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to ground on the grass or on your sidewalk. What I basically do is, I watch a reaction video that's 10 minutes or that's 15 minutes or whatever. Or you could just set your timer. You're going to walk back and forth or walk around in the grass for 10 to 15 minutes and you will reap those benefits. These benefits is going to help you in the long run, bro. If you want semen retention and you grounding, bro, you're going to be in really good shape. It said it increases your blood flow, bro. Your blood going to be flowing, really good, in a healthy way. Let's see. Yeah, the pain management and stress. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get you healthy. It's going to get you right. Y'all guys be wondering why these dudes these dudes that go out to the beach and that be surfing a lot. Y'all guys be wondering why they be having this positive attitude and they be they be looking really healthy because they be connecting to the universe, walking on that sand, coming in contact with the universe. It's going to give you a charge. It restores your energy when you walk 10 to 15 minutes, on the grass, barefooted, or on your sidewalk. But this is going to benefit you in the long run. If you keep doing it. I try to do this every day. I'm going to try to do this every day as long as it's not raining the whole day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this every single day. It's just like semen retention, guys. You're not going to reap the benefits. You might not see the benefits the first day, but around the first, end of that first week or the next week, eventually you're going to start to notice it's a change. And two, the universe is going to start sending you messages. Yeah. So, bro, if you want semen retention and you grounded, bro, you're going to become more of a spiritual being. You're going to start to feel a lot better about yourself. You're not going to be feeling low. Because semen retention, it gives you energy, but grounding, it restores the energy. You know? And make that energy, you know, more healthier. And it change your mind too. It can put you in a good mindset when you on semen retention. And you grounded, bro. Like, you're not gonna be you're gonna be in good health. As long as you eating right, you know, and drinking enough water. Let's try to get more, you know, into this. So all that, you know, oh, you know, you should put on your shoes when you on the, you know, on the ground. You know, all that we was taught to always put on our shoes and stuff like that. When really, we was really, you know, the shoes was really detaching us from the universe. So we couldn't ground. We were taught wrong, bro. We was taught wrong. And your feet might get a little dirty, but you got to understand that it's much deeper, and it's more, you know, it's all worth it. A lot of you guys, bro, my feet gonna get dirty, bro. Trust me, it is worth it. All you gotta do is stay consistent. That's all you gotta do, guys. You come in contact back with Mother Nature. That's what you want to be, in nature, around nature. You know, we was trained by society, you know, to be afraid of nature. Or don't go in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, don't walk out there, you know, in that clear land. You know, you don't know what's out there. Or don't walk outside barefooted. You know, you're going to get your feet a little dirty. But you don't understand, bro. What we was taught was wrong. They try to put fear in us. So, you know, we can't reap benefits of you know, of blood flow and good energy, high vibrations, healthy chakras, and so forth by us being on semen retention and grounding. I'm doing both of them. You know, I just started yesterday. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You know, I haven't been doing this forever. And I feel different. I feel more balanced. I feel more relaxed. You know, my blood flowing really good. You know, calculating. I feel more healthier. Until you gotta make sure you guys gotta drink a lot of water. Because grounding is one of the best benefits. You guys taking all these vitamins and stuff to keep yourself maybe energized or get vitamin this, vitamin that. I understand, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of vitamins are tempered with. You know, you got to get back to nature. You got to connect with yourself, not with these pseudo-pharmaceutical companies. These guys are, you know, drugging you up just to make $1. And it seems like, you know, when you get on one pill, then it affects something else in your body. It messes up something else. So you got to take another pill. See, it's all a cycle. It's all about making money. It's not natural. That's why, you know, sometimes you might take something and then you might feel some sort of way about yourself that you wasn't, you know, feeling before. Like it just made you feel even worse. It made you even feel even down. It lowered your vibrations even more. Because these companies, you know, it's all about just making money. It make, like, they'll have a pill that, you know, it benefit one thing, but it tears down something else in your system. It's all about money. So you have to get another, you know, some more medication. Bruh, don't be a fool. Connect with Mother Nature. You know, Keep retaining on semen retention. Keep grounding. Because that's what's going to help you in the long run. You getting all your, you getting your proteins, your vitamins from grounding and semen retention. You getting a lot of it. It's helping you. You want natural health, and you want natural health. You know what I'm saying? Too. You don't want steroids or nothing like that. The body's supposed to heal on its own. The mind just has to be silenced. I want you guys to know that, man. Grounding is really good for you. It's going to help you in the long run. It's going to help you with stress, with anxiety, with pain. It's going to restore your energy. With the positive and the positive and the negative charges, with the energy, with the earth, you guys don't know how powerful, those charges are, and how powerful grounding is when it comes down to, your health. You guys need to step out there and take your shoes off, man. What God told Moses, he said, take off your sandals. You are now on holy ground. That was subliminal. You on holy ground when you in that grass with your shoes off. You on holy ground when you on that sidewalk with your shoes off, barefooted. Because it's power in that. It's a lot of power walking barefooted on the ground. Hope you guys got the message. Hope you guys are, retaining and still going strong with semen retention. It's Retain Gang. It's Semen.